Hey there, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, in conjunction with the annular solar eclipse tomorrow, February 17th on Tuesday. So today I want to share some informative, interesting tidbits about the solar eclipses that we have been witnessing this year and then last year, and the very famous one, April 2024 was a total solar eclipse, I believe, if I've not forgotten, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to show you today on the astrological chart how these transits happen during the eclipses. So today is just going to be the solar. I'm going to cover solar eclipses for this video. And the lunar eclipse is still 2 weeks away. Then we will give the lunar eclipse the red carpet treatment. Okay? So enjoy. As you can see, I am using AstroSage app. You can find it on the App Store and the Play Store, right? So let's look at the chart for tomorrow, 17th of February. So as you can see, Aquarius. So the sun is in Aquarius, Rahu is in Aquarius, and the moon tomorrow will be joining and overpopulating Aquarius tomorrow. Will be a huge party in there. They'll be having a huge party in there. And so it is the new moon that causes a solar eclipse. And when the moon then transits here on 3rd of March, it will be a full moon. And lunar eclipses happen during a full moon. Okay? So it's interesting that this time around Venus and Mercury are within the axis of the eclipse, right? And interesting, you have to note that the eclipse month is determined by the position of the sun. So it is February right now. February 15th, after post February 15th, the sun always finds its position in Aquarius, right? Now let's look at another example. Okay, let's look at another solar eclipse. Let's look at the 2024 one. So it was the month of April. Month of April, and it was on the 8th, I believe. On the 8th. Let me check. On the 8th of 2024, which was a total solar eclipse. Yeah, so let's put that one in. We don't want to save. Okay. Right. So here, as you can see, everybody is having a huge party of a conjunction in Meena Rashi or Pisces. Okay, this is based on the sidereal calculation, not the tropical one which the Western astrology uses. So Vedic astrology uses sidereal one. We are about 2 weeks off, right? 10 to 14 days difference. So here, as you can see, Rahu, Sun and Moon are in Meena Rashi, and also Venus and Neptune are within that axis of the eclipse axis in that year, right? During that time, Rahu was in Meena Rashi, and it takes about 1.5 years for Rahu and Ketu to move signs. So now is 2020. This was in 2024. And then a bit of 2025, and then I think somewhere I forgot when the transit was, when it happened in Aquarius. Okay, and around March 15, the sun moves from Kumbha Rasi to Meena Rasi, from Aquarius to Pisces in the sidereal calculation. So the eclipse happened April 8. Interesting, isn't it? So it gives you a sort of a different perspective. Now let's look at another example. Okay, so let's see. Let's put a random name. Don't want to save it. And let me search August 11. So August 11 of 1999. That was a long time ago. It's interesting to go back. 11 August 1999. So as you can see, the month of August, the eclipse has happened in the month of August. So as you can see, they're all together conjunct in the sign of Cancer, right? Or Kadaga. So Sun moves into the sign of Kadaga or Cancer in July 15th, right? Or after July 15th, either on or after. And from Gemini, this is the sign Gemini, this is Cancer. So from Cancer to Kadaga, or from Gemini to Cancer, or from Miduna to Kadaga. So as you can see, Rahu, Moon, and the Sun. It's a new moon, it's a solar eclipse, and Mercury happens to be in the the eclipse axis. Okay, interesting, right? Let's try another one. So sort of just giving you the idea how it looks like in the astrological transit charts. Okay, let's try another random one. Right, June 21st, 1982. That was the birthday of a very famous person. June 21st, 1982. I don't know why this software app, you gotta go all the way. Yeah, so we got it. It was the birthday of Prince William. So he was born on a solar eclipse, the summer solstice solar eclipse. Right, so it's a beautiful eclipse here. Sun, Rahu, and Moon in Gemini. I told you the Sun transits to Cancer on July 15th, after July 15th. So we are here on June 21st, the summer solstice. The Sun is on Ardra Nakshatra, okay, conjunct with Rahu and the Moon. Interesting, isn't it? How the solar eclipses follow where the Sun is, and that dictates our month. It's different every year, or at least it takes Rahu Ketu 1.5 years to move. So when Sun and Rahu come perfectly conjunct and the Moon joins them, you get this perfect solar eclipse. So if Rahu is, let's say, in Cancer, in Leo right now, then it has to be August for our next eclipse, which our next eclipse is August 12th for the total solar eclipse, and I will be showing you that in a while. Now let's try another random one, shall we? Let me see what I've got. December 14, yes, December 14, 2020, December 14, 2020, let's see, December 14th, okay. So November 15th, every November 15 every year, the Sun transits into Scorpio. So this is the sign of Scorpio. Okay, now as you can see, the Sun is at 28 degrees Jyeshta Nakshatra. Now the sun would be going into Sagittarius or Dhanusu on December 15th. Right? So this is December 14th, I believe, right? This must be December 14th, yes, right? So December 15th, you see, is another 2 degrees more. The sun would be going into Sagittarius or Dhanusu Rasi. And it so happened we have the lunar nodes Ketu, Sun and Moon forming a perfect conjunction for the eclipse. Yep, sometimes the Sun and Ketu and Moon combination also causes a solar eclipse, not necessarily a lunar eclipse, right? Interesting. Now let's look out for the upcoming one, which is in August. August 12th, I believe. Yeah, for the upcoming total solar eclipse. Yep, there we go. So as you can see here, Ketu is in Maha Nakshatra, and Rahu would be on Dhanishta Nakshatra. Okay. Now the sun is on Aslesha Nakshatra. Maha Nakshatra is directly after Aslesha Nakshatra. So we have a new moon on Aslesha Nakshatra. Now don't be, bothered too much about these boundaries. There are no boundaries in the sky, all right, in the Akasha. This is just human-made boundaries. But somehow, you see, even if Ketu is on Maha Nakshatra, and the new moon is happening on Aslesha Nakshatra, which is a nakshatra of difference, okay, we still get the total solar eclipse. Now this upcoming solar eclipse, I believe it would be prominent and visible more towards northern Europe and around the Arctic Circle. Yes, it will be around summertime. Okay, so yeah, that was our little presentation today on solar eclipses.